This video is trending on X with 7.5 million views and still growing. Oh, he snatched his cap off. It turned out he was wearing a wig. Cortisol levels through the roof. His friend is so dead. Welcome to another Follicle Friday episode, where we look at the biggest fails and wins from hair regrowth stories of the week from social media. So you can see what's actually working and failing for real people. The products they used, how long it took them to regrow their hair, and the results you can realistically expect. First on this week's list we have this guy. 6 years of progress. It's a marathon, not a sprint. True statement, bro. Oh, nice! The results are amazing. Let's see what he's using though, because the results are incredible. First notice I was losing my hair in 2017, so I started daily Minoxidil. About 3 years later, in early 2020, first pick, I decided it was worth trying finasteride, as Minoxidil wasn't super effective for me. I've been taking finasteride 0.5 milligrams daily for the last 6 years and made lots of good progress. I also added derma 0.25 millimeters before the daily Minoxidil in 2024. Okay, so a couple of things here. He's actually using the regular stuff, finasteride, Minoxidil and microneedling. But what is cool to see is that he's actually only using half a dose of finasteride. The normal dose is 1 milligram, but he's really smart because there's something like a dose response curve for finasteride hair growth. Here it is. So the normal dose is this 1 milligram of finasteride once a day. But it turns out that if you cut the pill in half or even in 5, you will still see amazing results because it suppresses 69% of serum DHT. Meanwhile, 1 milligram of finasteride is only slightly better with 71% DHT suppression. So it's a good way to save some money, in all honesty. Next, we have a hair transplant result because I know that some of you are also interested in these. Crown hair transplant, 18-month update, almost final results. Sheesh, these results look amazing. There's no more visible thinning in the crown area. But looking at the first picture, it looks like they've put a lot of grafts. About a year ago, I posted my crown hair transplant results here. I wanted to come back with a proper update now that I'm close to 18 months post-op, which is essentially the final stage or really close, especially for the crown. Oh yeah, so I found his previous post. Let's see how his results looked at the beginning. The crown definitely tested my patience. There were months where I felt like nothing was happening. Around the 7-month mark, I started feeling it more consistently. And between months 10 to 14, I noticed the biggest improvement in density and coverage. I don't think hair surgery is the best decision to regrow your hair, in all honesty. But when the results look this good, it's undeniable that we all think of getting one. I could definitely use one in my temple area. And it's very satisfying to see your hair regrow so consistently week after week. Next results, I want more. 1 year mark, Norwood 6-7 reversal. 6-7! So this is amazing. The more progress you are on the Norwood scale, the more difficult it gets. So what is he using? Finasteride, Minoxidil and microneedling. Of course. I haven't been consistent with derma rolling in the last 2 months and I have skipped applications and pills at times. But I'm overall very happy with the few hairs that come back in the last months. That's right, just stick with the big 3. Finasteride, Minoxidil and microneedling. And you won't need to get a hair transplant. Especially if you don't wait as long as this guy. I mean, for God's sake, he was 90% bald. If your hair loss is not so advanced, your chances of hair regrowth are much higher. And if you're looking for a good company that sells quality treatments, I recommend Ulo. The thing with most hair regrowth companies is that they are quite shady. You don't know exactly how they prepare the products or if they are going to work. Ulo is an US company with one of the highest quality products I've ever seen. I, for one, use their finasteride and 7% Minoxidil solution. But something really cool they offer is Minoxidil 7% with a tretinoin solution, which is the one I personally use. You see, tretinoin enhances Minoxidil's results at least 2 times, since it helps it convert to its active form, Minoxidil sulfate. And it's a 7% Minoxidil, which is arguably much better than the 5% solution you find on any other store. So overall, getting quality on a consistent month-to-month basis. And that consistency makes you get the best results over time. Just visit their website through the link down in the description because you will get a 15% discount on your first order. Links are in the description. Okay, next guy will probably surprise you. Am I making a comeback? 3 months on Minoxidil and derma roller. Woof, yes man, yes you are. You can clearly see the insane hair regrowth, especially in his temple area. So looking at the comments, it looks like he's using half a cup of Minoxidil foam on the hairline every morning and night, and 2 derma rolling once a week. Wait, big mistake, because he's not on finasteride. Bruh, guys, you know why this is a bad idea, right? Minoxidil and microneedling will give you these results, but in the long run, if you're not using finasteride, you will lose it all again. Because minoxidil stimulates new hair growth, but it can't stop the production of the hair loss hormone DHT. So he's stupid to think that he can get away with it. If you're watching my channel and haven't learned that by now, I'll be very sad. 1 year on finasteride and minoxidil, I guess I'm not bald anymore. Nope. It's one of those cases where if you told someone that you were actually balding, they would laugh their asses off and not believe you. What is he using exactly though? Routine is 1.25 milligrams of finasteride every day and alternating oral and topical minoxidil every day. For 8 months, I was just using topical minoxidil and decided to add oral for the last 4 months. And I think it was such a game changer. Progress began going faster, still doing weekly 1mm derma rolling. Yeah, so I told you many times before, oral minoxidil is simply better than topical minoxidil. You can get that from Ulo too, by the way. If you found this video interesting, you should check the previous Follicle Friday episode. Or this video about the best minoxidil for hair regrowth. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey.